Oh, I'm too old for this. I'm Susan, and I am a hoarder. Welcome to my maze. I used to consider myself a clean hoarder, that I collected a lot of things, but now it's kind of gotten out of control. I've only recently admitted that I have a hoarding issue, like a true, like, okay, I'm in trouble here. The kitchen is, you got a pathway, basically, is what it is. Hey, girls, morning. To feed my bearded dragons, I kind of need to wiggle my way through between stuff. Are you hungry? I don't like admitting this, but like, yes, I spend most of my time in my bedroom. Just having things, I think, is my security blanket, period. It's affecting me mentally because it's way past the point of too much. It's gone off the deep end.
My name is Nikki, and I'm Susan's daughter. Whenever we try to stop her from buying all this useless junk, she just ignores us. It's like she thinks that she knows best, and she will not take no for an answer.
I've always been somebody that always had a bunch of stuff. I've always had more clothes than I need, more dishes than I need, or more ornaments than I need. And when I'm shopping secondhand, I find I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm not worrying about things. I'm not thinking of all the other things I gotta be doing, or it's almost like watching a real interesting TV show. Oh, and I ripped the sheet some more. I discovered in 2015 that I suffered from social anxiety. I didn't like going out places, but secondhand stores seemed to be the one place that I had no problem going to. So it was comfortable there. I wasn't looked at less than because I was there, because it was my kind of people that were in there. I had a little brother named Chuck. He passed away June 2014. He had 4 boys. The youngest was Hayden, Devin, and then Levi, and then Chase was the oldest. As soon as I heard the news he passed away, and I got over the kind of like the crying and the initial shock and whatnot, my next thought is what's gonna happen with the boys? I want the boys to come live with me.
My name is Chase, and I am Susan's oldest son.
Come on, guys, we gotta go.
I love my mom. Susan is and always will be my mom to me. Like, she's an amazing person. Having her adopt us was one of the best things of my life. I do not blame my mom at all for the condition of the house. We've all accepted what it's like. It is what it is. I have ADHD and she has anxiety. They're 2 sides of the same coin. I completely understand why it's like this. I just want to get help so then we can work towards having a better house.
My name is Levi, and I'm Susan's second oldest son. Whenever I'm out in town shopping with my mom, I like to make a list. What do we need from this store? And when we go into the store, I always remind her, hey, we should get to the next point on the list. You'd be amazed how sidetracked she can get.
My name is Terry, and I am Susan's sister.
I asked my mom if I could go on the pill when I had a permanent boyfriend. She didn't like him. She never liked him. We had sex for the first time, and I got pregnant.
Susan gave up her schooling to raise Raymond. She was living on her own, I know that, raising her child. She was on welfare because she had to be.
When I had Nikki, I was 27 years old. Her dad, he just didn't make a great husband, and his beer and his buddies were more important than me and the kids. We went our separate ways 6 months after Nikki was born. My kids are the most important, so I protect them, and I love being a mom. I've lived my life around my children. They always came first, always.
I think my mom feels very abandoned, actually. She's talked about it a lot, that my Aunt Terry was never there for her when she needed it.
In order for me to see her, I gotta go there, and I don't wanna go there because I find it just so disgusting. I am a volunteer firefighter, been one for 25 years. If we got on that scene where I know the house, there's no way that us as a firefighter are gonna go in there to save anybody because we know for a fact the way that house is, they'd already be gone because there's so much fuel in that house.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day one of this process. I'm Natasha Sharma. I'm a therapist with a doctorate in psychology, and I specialize in problematic behaviors, including hoarding. Starting is often the most difficult part, but we're all here to support you. I'd like to introduce all of you to Julio. Julio is our
Hi.
expert organizer.
Today's gonna set the tone.
Yep.
You're in control here. Can we get your permission for Chase and Nikki to make decisions for you upstairs? Do you trust them to do that for you?
Oh, for sure. They're not going to throw out anything that's important to me or might be.
Okay, let's get this going.
All right.
Let's go.
So what we're gonna do for right now, if you don't mind, Terry, and can you help Susan just go over all of this? Can you start sorting to this?
Oh, yeah.
Just to get started?
Yep.
And
Yep.
again, you know what we're doing. Keep,
Yep.
donate,
Yep.
discard.
Yep. Them are get rid of.
Fun, actually.
Nope, that's keep pile. Yep. This is going to be keep.
These are
Okay.
all mismatched.
Oddballs.
So, gone?
Oh, nope. We got a pair.
Uh-oh, that's me.
Keep.
Okay, so what are we
Yep.
doing with these on the table?
We were still waiting for the mates to come out.
Okay.
Yep.
There's a shoe over there, that green one.
I just want the other one to be found first, and then we
Okay.
throw them in the garbage.
For the stuff you want to keep because you feel like it's still wearable,
Well, I
that's-
do wear
That's
it.
fine.
Yep.
But for this item here, where when you flip it over and you can see right away that it's not wearable,
Okay.
is it something you can just make a decision
Well,
to...
I can throw it out as long as
Yeah.
somebody reminds me when we find the other one, and if it's in good condition.
But,
okay.
but
in
again,
case I
just
forgot.
going back, even if they forget to remind you,
Okay. Yeah.
it's okay.
okay. Yeah.
Let go of the
yeah.
need for that reminder.
Yeah. Okay.
Think you can do
yeah,
that?
I don't know, but I'll try.
This is where it gets tricky, right?
Yeah. Well, exactly.
What do you think, Nikki? Keep or donate? I
If
don't
we
think it'll
don't,
fit any of us.
I don't know.
Because that's way
If we
too
don't know,
short.
then put it in the I don't know.
Donate the hell out of that.
Yeah? Are you sure? Those are too small for anyone.
Donate.
But again,
Don't-
she said something might be sentimental, so maybe keep it.
Hello,
Oh,
how's it going up here?
Hello.
good. We're making some progress. We just got our first donation bag done.
3 keep and 1 donate.
I'm trying not to look at the keep.
You're trying not to look.
But I mean, hopefully it'll get reduced when Mom goes through it. There's just a lot of stuff that Chase and I really don't know, and so I don't want to, get rid of it without her knowing.
Let me see the room there. Let me see how
Yeah.
it's going. Nikki's also having a hard time with
Broken
making
chair?
decisions.
I don't know.
We only have 4 days. Now I'm concerned
Right here.
that I'm not
But
going to
there's
get the
not-
help that I need from Nikki.
Nope.
God, it's just endless.
There we go.
Can you smell that? That's why I'm discouraging you from keeping anything that can be cleaned. Even if it was originally clean, it may not be now.
Let's keep.
Come on, we only got
I'm not
5 more
crazy
pieces.
about it, but it actually
If you're not
matches
crazy
some
about
funky
it, then let it
pants.
go.
Yeah, exactly.
I try not to keep anything that I don't love.
How's it going? All right, Susan, I need to talk to you for a second
Yeah.
because I see like we're picking up a lot of items one at a time, and I see a lot of trying on, a lot of, checking things out.
Well, I do this, and a lot of that's been going that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in my experience, if we keep doing that, okay,
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna run out of time.
Yes. Oh, I heard you, and I'm listening. I am. I'm listening. I'm listening. That's why I'm doing this.
If you
okay?
look at it and you
I'm
don't
a little
love it, immediately
I'm getting a little emotional, but
okay,
it's not because of you. It's just, yeah, I can't delegate it because they're going to kind of like leave me with a bunch of ugly clothes that I don't want to wear.
Welcome to day 2, everyone. We had a very long day yesterday, am I right?
Yes.
I want to challenge you a little bit to kind of get through the clothing in the next couple of hours. And I want you also to start thinking about asking for help. So for me, lean on me. If you have questions about functionality, items, where can things go? Is there any use for this? I will help you with that. All right, let's get this going.
Excellent.
Let's do it.
Rock and roll.
So it's a bed like covering,
Yep.
but it had a lot of mouse poop in it.
Okay.
And urine on the blankets.
Okay, that's all that's in there?
That's all.
You
that's-
put
yeah,
it
yeah,
in the bin,
I just
right?
put it in here. Yeah.
Nope,
So
go
just
ahead.
those two- I can dump them. Okay, perfect.
I know that we're having issues kind of agreeing on what should go, what can stay. And this is just maybe a quarter of the things that need to come out.
Yeah, I know.
So the time that we can spend on this is not as much as I would like to have. The clothing took some time, but here we are now. Do you think you can delegate some of that authority to Chase and Nikki? Can you trust them to do that for you?
Just, they don't know what's sentimental and what's not sentimental to me. I want to make the decision on it. I bought it for a reason.
You've got that need to make the final decision. But here's the thing, decision making takes
Takes a long
energy.
time, yeah.
It takes energy, yeah. Although I understand, we all understand you want to make as many as you can. Your goal is to make as few as you can because you want to conserve that energy for the toughest decisions that are out here for you.
Yep.
And let them handle the easy ones, okay? Take that load off of your brain, your mind, because it's exhausting.
Looking around the driveway, like I can definitely see that stuff has moved. But there's still like a big pallet of boxes to go through, and it's just knickknacks and random things, and I honestly don't know what to do with it.
Okay, I want that iron.
I feel like I don't even have the headspace to like think about what's going on. I look at something and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it, and I put it
Okay.
down. I'm just really tired, I guess.
This is definitely keep and it's flammable. We haven't gone through that yet.
That yet?
No,
Okay, so
no.
we'll wait.
Where are we keeping your trinkets again for you to look through?
Terry's got a bin that's indecisive.
Okay.
Terry's
I thought-
working on the bin. I don't know. Keep. There's no question about it. I'm keeping it.
Oh, it's an unopened gift. I think she wants.
Gift pile.
Where's that pile?
There we go.
I can see that Nikki and Terry are also getting tired. And it's making it a little bit more difficult because they're taking their time with the sorting. So hold on a second
Yep.
here, all right? One thing is, you see a bin like that? Mm-hmm. Let's just make a decision on the bin. Let's not pull the things, every single item out of these bins. Because I can clearly see everything that's in that bin.
Okay.
So if you
No,
can
I was
like,
just gonna ask her what this was.
if you can just go through the bin and inside the bin just be like, hey, keep, not keep, keep, right?
Okay.
Or not keep, okay?
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right.
Cool.
This will be donate.
Then we'll be donate. Yep.
All right,
Yep.
perfect.
Yep. Donate. Nikki, do you want any of that? This is garbage, garbage, and garbage.
Okay, give it to me.
We're going as fast as we can, but there's way too much stuff there.
So can I put this in the craft set?
Yeah.
I just don't know how we're going to do it.
That's definitely a keep, but keep it in the garage because we already got one for the house.
We're in the last hours and there's still piles to get through. Susan's progressing through this. I'm gonna see if she can keep making decisions on her own to actually let go of things so that we can get rid of all the piles that we still have to go.
Oh, more bags. Okay, you want to pull them bags out? The table is giveaway. Garbage, honey. Donate, donate, and donate.
That's hers. I don't know.
Let's donate it.
That's enough. Okay.
She doesn't even, it's been in a box for years.
It's now time to get to the cleaning stage of this project. This house hasn't been cleaned in so long.
I can't wait for Mom to see the house the way that we saw it when she first moved in, and for the boys to see a space that they're actually excited to live in.
It's incredibly exciting to see what it looks like. I have no clue what's going to happen, but I want to see it.
Quick, quick, quick. Oh, wow. Look, look.
Oh my
Oh,
You did such a good job.
oh, yes.
Holy
Awesome,
cow.
awesome.
It's the first time in a long time.
I want to run around the island. Who wants to chase me?
Such a good job.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. In the living room, wow.
This is so good.
Awesome.
Oh my God.
Look, we can all sit down now.
Oh.
Look at this.
Look, look, look.
We can sit down and
Not
make-
having to walk around
we can
anything.
do
Everybody have a
puzzles.
seat. Look,
we don't
there's room
have
for
to move
everybody.
anything.
He said, I can see you guys now.
Yeah, no. Oh, wow.
In two different
Oh, wow.
ways.
Oh.
There is tons of room in this room. Hey, look, turn around. You can now sit down and play the piano. Cool, look at the pictures on the wall.
I really like that.
Oh my
Don't mean
God.
to steal the thunder on the
Look how
last
young-
few minutes.
That's you when you were younger. Yeah.
Oh, is
Look,
it?
oh
Oh
my
my-
goodness.
What?
Isn't that
So
awesome?
much space.
This is awesome, awesome, awesome. No, way cool. Whoa. My hippie hippie.
Oh my
My hippie hippie hippie.
You get a bed you can see soon.
He's my new bed pillow. Wow. I know, like look at how big the room is, eh?
The clothing
Yep.
still has to come in,
Yep.
and that's going to be something that you're going to be dealing with as
Yep.
you go along, right? It's
Yep.
going to be up to you to put it away and organize it.
It's awesome.
Even through the most difficult moments of this process, Susan has remained gracious and grateful. And I just want her life to reflect everything she deserves.
Wow, look at the steps. Awesome. Wow. Check it out. You were able to do that before, now we can dance.
Oh my God, the curtain. Sorry.
This is rad, man. I really like it. It's such a great transformation.
You can see the other side of the room.
You could never see that corner.
Wow.
No, you really could.
All the way up to the roof as well.
Wow, wow,
Wow,
wow,
that
wow,
looks
wow.
awesome.
Overwhelming. It's so cool to see that.
Oh my God,
end
we
of
can
the
see
room.
this corner.
Oh, isn't it? It's just a big mountain.
Like there's
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
the black
No
mold's
mold.
gone.
The mold's gone.
Yeah.
It's a new beginning, so yeah, we're all going to be happier because a weight has been lifted off not only me, but all of us. I'm going to work hard to make sure it stays this way. I'm not going to feel the need to crawl back into my bed again, although the new bed's going to be so comfortable to sleep in tonight.
I'm Myra, and I'm a retired nurse. I think that, yes, I am a hoarder. In the living room, there's clutter. On the stairwell, there's clutter. In the bedrooms, there's clutter. I hate it. It's just making my brain swell.
I'm Missy, Myra's stepdaughter. Myra loves to shop. We do little thrift stores, consignment shops.
That's nice.
I like to look good. I like the pattern.
Pretty.
My mother was a stickler. When you went out in public, you looked your best. Bye-bye
Ready,
now.
Enjoy.
Okay, I will.
Have a great weekend. Thank you.
I'm Maria, and Mira is my mother. I don't think I've ever seen her wear the same thing twice.
Myra was very crafty at keeping us out. I would go to the home to pick her up, and she'd be waiting in the driveway.
I'm Sue-Ann, and Myra is my sister. I've never been in a house here in Chesapeake.
I haven't been in my mother's house for about 15 years now.
I wanted to keep it a secret. And you can't keep secrets for very long. Everybody knew us in town because he was deputy chief of police.
He had girlfriends, and we lived in a small town, so people would talk.
He left me for our minister's wife. When I found out that Malcolm was leaving me, I was just devastated.
He f***ed over my sister, and look at her.
I'm Deborah Butler. I'm a code compliance inspector with the City of Chesapeake. If Myra doesn't clean up the home, she will be removed from the house. It will be posted unsafe, unfit, and possibly be charged criminally.
My greatest fear is that she's gonna die in that home and no one will know.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us here. My name is Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. Your family doesn't want you living like this. And why is that?
We love her.
Myra, what's coming up for you?
You know what? Please don't ask me anything.
So
I'm asking. Okay,
Sue-Ann,
I'm asking.
I tried to console Myra, and Sue-Ann shut me down.
I know you gotta do it, but please don't say it. Let her be quiet, okay?
I don't think that she understands that part of this process is uncovering the feelings, talking about them, not holding them in and shutting down. Somehow we've got to help Sue-Ann see that we all need to do our jobs if this is gonna work.
Myra, look at me. I know you're upset, but we have to do this. I'm here. I'm hurting, not only physically, because you are my mother. And to see you living like this, it has done something to me that I can't even explain. I need you to put your feelings aside right now. I want you to just find some kind of strength so we can get this done. So when I go home, I can feel confident that you're safe. You're not safe in here.
The easy thing is to pull stuff out of the house. Now we really got to start sorting through it.
Okay, this can go.
This whole box?
Yep.
This is garbage.
This can go. This is garbage.
Okay. Myra's doing great. She's having lots of success in getting rid of stuff.
All this can go in the garbage.
Okay. But the next thing I know, Maria and Sue-Ann get into it over nothing.
I said hush. You don't like it?
No, I don't like it. She was saying something to me and I couldn't hear her.
I could say what the hell I want to say, and you don't want to hear it?
No, I don't want to hear it.
Bad.
Back away from me.
What you gonna do?
I kept saying, huh? What did you say? And then she just screamed.
So what you still yelling for?
Then she went to her purse and lifted up this knife.
I'm telling you, back away from me. What are you gonna do? Years ago, I did carry a knife, and I did cut a lot of people. So what, you gonna cut me? I cut anybody. You gonna cut me? So I went in my pocketbook, and when I grabbed the knife came out. You gonna stop me?
You're not gonna cut
Guys,
me? You gonna cut me?
she just happened to see it, and she took it to the moon.
Because I didn't hear what you said? Don't let this brace fool you now, because there's an emergency room around the corner. One of us going there.
Yesterday, there was a lot of concern about some of the events that took place.
Luckily, Swan made the decision this morning to leave. Sometimes the best way to be supportive is from a distance. Today we're going to focus on rebuilding family.
All right, let's go.
This is a seriously dangerous room. Debbie, what do you think about this?
With all the oil, it's quite the fire hazard.
All right, to earn our keep, we're all going to clean for a few minutes.
Oh, God, help me.
You can do it, Dad. Look at you doing it.
How we feeling over there, Myra?
Pretty good. I gotta get out, please.
Myra's running from the past. I mean, there's always something deep down inside that causes hoarding.
She's not willing psychologically to deal with the issues that brought us here. Letting yourself be vulnerable, it hurts. That's how we grow. That's why I want you to jump back in the kitchen again.
Okay.
You gotta face the fear. Don't let the fear face you. All that garbage needs to go.
You have raised two amazing children. Maria tensed up. I wanted to find out what was going on. So what's going on?
My mother had nothing to do with who I am. She went into nursing, she did this, she did that, but all the while, I was being raised by a whole nother family.
There's some deep-seated secrets in this family, and I think it's important I try to uncover them.
We've never talked about why I lived with Nana and not with you, or not even with Grandma and Grandpa.
Because Grandma didn't want you there.
You know what? No, I wasn't good enough for my grandparents. I wasn't enough for you, and you just threw me away. Do you know what it feels like to know that your family didn't want you?
Maria is really upset. This is years of pain coming out.
Nobody wanted anything to do with me.
Maria was asking me to tell her the truth, and I will. I love her. She means everything to me.
They do love each other, and they can move on while recognizing they still have some family work to do. Let's wrap up this day, huh? Okay. We've got one more day. We need to keep the focus and get this house cleaned up.
From this point, we go up.
You did good.
Oh my God! When I saw the couch, I could not believe it. Oh my God!
So Debbie, how do you deem this house?
I deem it safe and clear, and Myra is able to stay.
All right. It was mind-boggling to think that it could be this clean in such a short period of time.
Oh my God.
Hi!
I'm so grateful.
My name is Forrest. And I have a deep secret. I have stuff, lots of stuff. You name it, I have it. I like to think of myself as not a hoarder, but a collector. But I just collect so many different things. Some people might define me as a hoarder. For the last 12 years, I've been accumulating items at a massive pace. Auctions, flea markets, yard sales. It's almost like overkill. I get into something, I just go way overboard and gotta have everything and need it now. And the end result is all of this.
I'm AJ, and Forrest is my dad. My father dubs himself as the collector, his house of treasures. Yes, I would agree with that.
I have a collection of masks from all over the world. I have a collection of clocks. I have a collection of angels. I have glassware. I have a massive 500-gallon fish tank. I have a collection of vases, big vases, talking pieces, like Santa Claus. You see very few of them. I love it. And I love clothes, absolutely love clothes. I probably have a couple of thousand ties, 300 or 400 pairs of shoes, hats, fedoras. I have more clothes than any man in Virginia. And it's because I just like nice things, and I've become somewhat of a overly ambitious collector.
I'm Vista, and Forrest is my good friend. Forrest collects everything. He'll go somewhere and see something and like it, and Forrest will buy it. He doesn't care what it is or how much it costs. He's gonna get it.
In my neighborhood, most individuals didn't matriculate to college. And I was a member of an organization which made a real difference in my life. They took me out of underwater basket weaving and put me in college prep type courses. So I ended up going to college. I've been blessed with opportunities to be successful in life. At an early age, I started investing in housing, but at the age of 25, I had 3 houses. And when I moved to this particular area, I bought a very nice brand new home, which was my dream home. So this house reflected a sense of successful entrepreneurship, a successful way of life. And so I worked hard to get what I had. You know, I was a vice president at a university. I was a dean at a university, 20 years in higher education, run a number of nonprofit organizations, and I'm the executive director for an after-school program for at-risk youth. Try to help kids become productive, civic-minded adults at some point in life.
I'm Curtis, and I work with Forrest. His focus is always trying to see what's best for the kids, doing what's best for the kids, providing things for the kids.
My house was a place that was open door. I used to have people over, a lot of my sponsors, and we have a little music, shoot some pool, tour the house, just have fun. Because part of raising money is that you have to have relationships. And so my house was part of that. I would say for the first 10 years or more was beautiful.
If my father doesn't clean up his house, I think he'll lose the house. I really do.
Sometimes when I get up in the morning, my eyes become teary because of the fact that it's just so much. Looking around and saying, look at all this stuff. What I have now is the demise of who I am and what I'm about. Part of me is just like, save me, help me. Unless I make some changes, I could fall prey to a devastating situation.
Welcome, everybody. We got a really big group today. I'm Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. We're all here for one person, Forrest, all right? This is the guy we're here to help. This is a tough one. Forrest, you're a really unique hoarder. You are a hoarder. I'm
Collector.
Well, we'll disagree all day on that. If we're all here, you're a hoarder, okay? Here's the deal. Everybody loves this guy. And that's why he's gotten away with this hoarding, right? Because nobody wants to say anything. This is the week we say something. We want you, and everyone in your family has told me, they want you to get your house back so you can have your life back. That's awesome. Here's the hard part. There's a lot of nice stuff in there. This is not trash. I've got a dumpster. I don't know if we're gonna fill it, but it doesn't mean the house doesn't get cleaned. So I'm gonna push you a lot on donation and sell. And I've brought in a colleague of mine, Brandon, right? Just because this thing is a big house, y'all. We got a lot of work to do. Right? We've got everybody from SteriClean. We've got a bunch of local organizers gonna help us as well. We're all here to help you.
Okay.
You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Ready. All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, Mike, I want to show you this house. We've got a lot of stuff here. So he's not necessarily gonna sell everything.
Okay.
We're just looking to see, the goal of this is for you to peek around and see what would sell. So we can educate him at the end of the day, like, hey man, if you did want to sell this, that's what you'd get.
Okay, very good.
There's a lot of items that I think have some value, but I think Forrest thinks they have more value than they actually do. So I'm bringing in an expert that can sell everything, whether it's for $1 or it's up to a couple $1,000s. All right, so what are you finding in there?
I was looking for some big ticket items, and to be honest, I don't see very many of them. And the ones that we do find, it seems like he wants to keep.
So just to put in perspective, I asked you to find 20 items that you could sell for a lot of money. And are you able to do that?
I don't believe so. There's a ton of low dollar items, $5, $10, $20 items. It'll all add up, but at the end of the day, I'm not confident that we'll find the big ticket ones.
We only have a couple days here. If I spend 3 days trying to sell dollar items, I still don't fix this.
Right.
The financial crisis is still very real. I thought we could sell some things to make that go away. That's not the case anymore. So the best option we have is get this house cleaned, back in shape, fix all the things that need to be repaired, and then dealing with what we can on the rest of the financial crisis.
Walk through slowly, let him make a decision. Garbage.
Trash.
Good job.
No, I got to keep this piece here. That came from my office. I can repaint that.
Okay. I'm betting when you brought this stuff in, it was in much different condition.
Yes, it was.
And I see the pain in your eyes when you see this stuff that's been damaged.
Yeah. If I can find the top of it, that's a decent.
Look inside.
It's not on there. Throw it in the trash for us.
Trash.
Yeah, that's no good.
AJ, Curtis, and Vista are all encouraging Forrest.
If it's not working, it's trash.
And AJ says he's gonna push his dad because he wants everything to go.
It's trash. It's all trash.
You're not mechanically inclined at all, so you don't do work like this.
You don't either.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
But we know he ain't done it in at least 8 years.
Yeah, it's sitting in there.
All right, very good.
It's trash.
Trash.
Very good. Forrest, you're doing great.
Oh, sell those.
Oh, no.
What you gonna do with them? What you gonna do with them? You bought them to sell.
Yeah, they got a price tag on them.
No.
Sell, Forrest, you got a price tag on them. Sell them.
Okay, why did you buy these, Forrest?
To sell.
I have a collection of cast iron in the hallway.
That's my collection.
It's nothing.
That's my collection when I was a kid. That was mine. And I already told you because you lying right now.
Man, I'm definitely keeping them. I'm definitely keeping them now.
Forrest has got a
I'm
price
definitely
tag
keeping
on
them
it.
now. You're hollering at me, that's not gonna work. I'm keeping these.
You
I
just
want
lost
to keep
your
these.
daddy, man.
That's fine. I don't care.
Parker.
Keeping these. Keeping these. Don't holler at me no damn more.
I can holler if you want. I'm a grown man.
Parker.
Keep this.
Forrest.
Keep this.
They got a price tag on them.
Keep this.
All right, AJ.
He's lying. Those cars up there are mine, not yours.
You didn't buy that one of them.
How did you get them?
So you didn't buy stuff for me when I was a kid, huh?
When you left them, you didn't want them.
I had no place to put them.
Okay, so hang on. What I hear you saying, Forrest, is that you did buy them.
Break. Don't you ever do that to me again. I'll be hollering.
I want to do to you. I'm a grown man.
Okay, all right, get off my property. Come on, get off my property.
Find him.
Hey, I got
Oh, him. He always does like that. Thinks he's big and bad. I'll beat your ass like I did last time.
What he just did was disrespectful. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care if you want to show no more. Right now, I want to off my property.
Man, Kim.
AJ, calm down.
Kim.
AJ.
You're lying to
AJ,
people.
AJ.
I see through that.
Calm down.
No, he told me to get off his property. I'm leaving, man.
No, we can't go. All right. He went off like that on me for no reason. He's messed up.
I have to suspect that his tension is pretty high because he's worried about you.
Don't let that get to you.
No, because this is the last time. This is our last opportunity. He knows that.
Calm down, okay?
I heard what he said, by the way.
I know
There was
you
a
heard
punk move on his part, and I won't forget that.
I know.
Because what he said to me is very hurtful, and I'm not going to stand for it, okay?
The thing I'm trying to get AJ to understand is I know we don't love each other, man. You know, it hurts me. I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this between y'all. I don't want to say this.
It's about Curtis,
I know, Forrest. We got to get this, man. We can't leave it like this. We can't leave it like this. We got to fix this, man, so we can get this done.
I'd like to ask that we can just take some time, let things simmer down, and not send him away. We really need him, and you need him. I know you didn't need that. I think there's something much deeper going on, and I think that AJ's been holding a lot of that in. I'm really concerned because AJ is a really important part of this process, and I've got to try to get them back together again.
If God called you or AJ home tonight, somebody's going to be unhappy, and they're going to regret it the rest of their life.
That's what sometimes we deal with that, baby. Sometimes that's how
Is it worth it? That's your only blood
And
child.
sometimes it will.
I'm sorry, man.
Man.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. What I said when I walked away, I shouldn't have said that.
You know what you said? You said,
I know.
I asked you, you choked me from behind. And I still, you know, I'm still dealing with that. You know what I mean?
I know you are.
Hug and love each other. Tell them you love
sorry.
her. Don't y'all love each other?
I love you, Dad. I'm sorry.
Tell them, Forrest.
You know, I love you too, man.
I'm sorry, man. Stop. I'm sorry. And you know the only reason that happened was because
Don't even go there. Come on, Curtis. Let's do group hug. Everybody do group hug.
I'm sorry, man.
Don't go no.
I didn't mean to do that, all right? All right? I know, man.
Okay, let's go.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Give me a hug.
Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, man, you know I got you, man.
Even though AJ and Forrest hugged it out and said that everything was okay, I can tell it's not. I could see the tension. Is there something you want to say to AJ?
No.
AJ, do you feel like this is an opportunity for the two of you to try to put some stuff to rest?
There's probably too much going on for everything to be put to rest, but I think, you know, with the different stresses maybe this house has put on him and us, that it hasn't really allowed us to fix other things.
In any family, it can be very difficult to express yourself when there's hurt and pain. And that's what that was just all about. You both were angry, but it's because you're hurting inside. What do you think, Forrest?
And we got some things that we need to resolve. That's all I can say.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. Okay.
Today is make or break. I was going into today, making sure we drew a line. We did have a little disagreement. I knew it was gonna happen at some point. Me and him, we're both passionate people, but we were able to move past that. It's time to get to work.
Father, son, man, I get it. This family, they let each other have it, and then they tell each other they love each other and hug it out, and they're back to work. It's pretty awesome. So we're just gonna keep going. Is that cool?
Yes.
Do you want 5 minutes, or we just keep bringing stuff by?
No, just keep it going.
Okay. Guys, let's just keep hustling in the garage.
I'm my own demolition team.
It's the last day. We got a lot of moving parts to do. We've got 2 cars that have to be towed. We've got an AC being installed, and we have new appliances, and we got to clean the entire upstairs. And I'm nervous. I mean, I don't know that we're gonna get this all done. Man, where are we gonna put all this? The garage was emptied, and it's full again. I've still got a front yard completely filled with clothes, and I got about an hour to go. I mean, I have no earthly idea how I'm gonna get this done. Forrest is letting a lot go, and that's great, but every time I fill up a dumpster, he starts digging through it again, and he starts pulling a few things out.
I can sell this. I mean,
okay, if
it's not broke all up now.
It was in the garage.
I think Forrest just sees the dollar signs going in the trash can. I think this is really hard for him.
I'm struggling, man. Throwing away my stuff, man.
Right now, he's freaking out. He thinks we're throwing away all his good stuff.
Hey, Jay, I prefer you don't throw nothing of my stuff away.
We're not. We're donating to people that can actually use it.
It's not.
People that can actually use
not.
it, they're
I
gonna
don't want
use
you
it.
doing nothing else.
I don't touch nothing else. I ain't doing nothing else. Fine.
We still got a lot of work to do. We're gonna give everything we got to finish this job. We're really excited to bring the family through and let them see all the great work that we've accomplished.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
You can actually walk in the house now, not have to climb over everything.
Wow.
You can have Thanksgiving dinner again.
All right, guys, what do you see?
Space.
Space?
I see space.
We actually got a lot out of this house. 10 tons of trash came out of this house. That's a lot. But Forrest still kept a lot, like quite a bit.
Oh, my God. Oh, my.
Wow. You could live in here now, man. Oh, my. Oh, they redid the left.
Oh, wow.
That's nice.
Wow,
Yes.
Forrest.
All right, Forrest, what you
Wow.
think, man? This is your room.
Oh, my God. This is, wow. It's unbelievable. When I walked into that bedroom, it brought tears to my eyes because it gave me some indicator that I can get my house back. I should have never got in this situation in the first place. That's on me. So at this point, my challenge is not to let this happen again, ever again. It's amazing. Haven't been like this in years. It's been 10 years.
Yeah. Where we stand today, this is a huge success. We're offering him aftercare. He says he's going to take advantage of it, and I really hope that he does. But if he doesn't get the aftercare therapy, then the chances of him continuing to fill the void that led to this problem are really high.
I'm gonna continue to build on this. Just gotta say no and get things straight, continue to work. Get the house just like this room. It's amazing.
I do think that Forrest will now be able to sleep in his own bed. He'll be able to actually cook in his kitchen. He'll be able to do his own laundry here. He can start to live again. That should give him the ability to refocus and recharge and finish this job. And I am hopeful that AJ and Curtis and Vista will help Forrest do that. But they've still got a lot of work to do. This is not over.
Group hug. Yes.